In this video, guys, we're going to talk about the biggest copper stacking mistakes, guys, and what I am doing to change that and what I will continue to keep and stack in copper. So let's take a look at it. Silver stacker cracker here, Oklahoma, United States of America, guys, gals, everyone out there. Let's look at something here real quick. Learned a lot about the copper, studied about copper. Copper is fun. We enjoy the beauty, but here's probably the biggest mistake I made in my purchases, but they're useful too. They're useful mistakes, but as far as stacking copper, even though they're absolutely beautiful and I love these, and I'll continue to keep ones I have because they're fun for the grandkids, as I've said in my previous videos, guys, but it's mainly this stuff. Premiums on these are probably $1.50, $2. They're cheaper to buy and start out and stack. But as far as having a ton of this, which I actually have a lot of this right here, I have a lot of coins. I have more of these than I do of these guys. But I'm going to say right now that even though these are very useful to us and to the wife's business, which they are really cool, there's no doubt about it, these take up a ton of room, depending on how many you have, and not the most resellable thing on the planet, although they're very easy to resell because of their price point on those things. And by the way, did you notice that copper values did come up? The popularity of copper is really, really pushing in the United States, actually pushing everywhere, and more people are buying copper, especially the copper minted bars. So let's talk about that. So basically what we're going to be doing is, and we've kind of talked about this before, but instead of having a bunch of this right here, I'm going to keep these. These typically, they're not copper scrap, guys, because I know I'm going to get comments on that, and that's okay. That's what our channel's for. But these typically retain way more value because of the mint, and they're numbered, than something like this. And you don't really have to have a whole lot of these. And they're really beautiful bars. That's the Germania, and these are the Geigers. So I think the biggest mistake I've made was actually stacking a bunch of this stuff right here. And we're going to keep it and use it for other things, use it for the grandkids. They are beautiful, but this is the stuff like this that I will continue to stack, because I don't really need a whole lot of it, and it's very beautiful to look at. And we also have the little Geiger hand poured. Those are very cool, guys. And we have some of these. I do like these, and I will definitely keep these 5-ounce ones. And the Buffalo is very cool. It's very neat. But copper is a beautiful metal. But I'm going to say right now, probably my biggest mistake, and it was early on in when I saw them and I loved them, and I thought, well, I'm going to buy some of these. Usually you have to buy them in a set of 20. And usually that's right around 30 something dollars. So plus you pay freight if you have to pay freight. So like I said, probably I'm going to say that's the biggest boo-boo that the Silver Stack Cracker made. I didn't make a boo-boo on this because they're beautiful and they're actually more sellable. If you take one of these in to a dealer and maybe one of these in a dealer, I mean, these are going to be a good showcase, beautiful piece of metal to look at. I had one dealer actually popped out. I told him I like copper, and he popped out a whole bunch of these. Well, I mean, they can make money on them, and I don't blame them, guys. The thing is this kind of stuff does make money, and it is popular. They're popular. That's a popular metal right now in the minted form, and even in this kind of stuff. It's pretty popular. But as far as if I was going to do it all over again, I would have not bought any of these unless I was just starting out and I just wanted some in my stack, in my metal stack maybe. But I think maybe the bigger bars, such as these, the bigger coins, not coins, rounds, pardon me all you guys, and you know, and then cool stuff like this, and really, really cool stuff like this. I mean, I don't have an issue keeping any of those guys, but it's all beautiful. There's no doubt about it. And comment and tell me what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe our channel so we can continue to make videos like this and videos with silver. I think the biggest, and I didn't pull it all out, but the biggest mistake that I made were those. I mean, are they kind of cool? I like the, what do they call them? Triapazoids? Yeah, they're kind of cool, but those are just basically paperweights. And just they take up a lot of room and don't really need them. And they're really not pretty. I mean, that's just not pretty. I mean, yeah, 1 pound copper, $5, whatever. I call that melt value. I wouldn't say that about these necessarily, but definitely that. And then I also have some 1 pound flat bars of copper from Unique Metals. And yeah, I probably wouldn't do that either over again. So I'm going to suggest if you're going to get into stacking copper, I mean, you're serious about it and you just don't want some of these to give away, like what we're doing, and help people get involved in stacking where they can maybe they need to start with these and then go to silver and all that good stuff, or maybe a silver fraction or whatever. But I would definitely do this stuff. The Germanias, they make those also in 5 and 10s. These are kilos, and the 5 and 10s are very decently priced. They're way prettier than the Geiger, but the Geiger's pretty, and it's a very, very old mint in Europe. But yeah, and these two, these are fun. If I could just find some more 5-ounce copper rounds with just different ones, I'll probably buy those. So guys, have a fantastic week. SSC right here. Copper, the best copper to stack, the worst copper to stack, guys. Oklahoma, United States of America. Leave your comments in the comments section. Hit the like, the subscribe button. And guys, gals, everyone all over the world, have a blessed day. Have a fantastic week. Silver Stacker Cracker. Oklahoma, United States of America. I'm out.